Hey guys, Celeste here with your 13 Moons, 13 Runes full moon ritual with the Coven, the Silver Cord for June 2019. This month we're working with the Star Rune, which is all about freedom and self-love and reaching for your own stars. With this kit you're going to find everything you need to create a personal full moon ritual and all the ingredients and everything that we are using personally within our covens. Of course, you can always find your own ingredients and look up things that are similar and to substitute to do these at home. I always say you don't need to buy these kits to follow along with us. Lots of people join us that don't do these kits. But the kits are here to help you, and this is just here to tell you what we're doing, and then you can just adjust it so that you can do your own thing with us at home. With this month, the full moon is in Sagittarius, which is a big deal for me. My moon is in Sagittarius, so for me this is a lunar return. If you don't know what those terms are, I do suggest you do look up what your moon sign is and find out when you will have the moon transiting your sign, because that's energies that you could be working with if you are on a spiritual path and trying to work on yourself. So this month is about embracing your dreams and aiming high with your goals. And it's also because, you know, the Sagittarius is the archer. It's all about that arrow being pulled back. We've all been feeling like we've been pulled back the last couple of months as we've been working on a lot of inner stuff. And now it's getting ready to release that arrow. And this is about opening yourself up to truly listening to your own spirit and your own heart as to what it is you want to do and who you truly are, and embracing yourself for who you truly are and loving yourself for that. The reason everything is pink is because pink and blue is because red is about passion, pink is about love, an unconditional type of love for yourself. In this ritual this month, we are using sage and lavender and mimosa. The sage is for clearing and cleansing. The lavender is for uplifting the spirit. And the mimosa is a healing herb for healing those inner traumas and wounds that we have been facing as we have been doing this inner work, especially if you've been following along and doing these rituals with me. I'm sure you've had to face these things. So I also have within this kit this month is Kemphi. This is a Egyptian resin ball. This has gala root in it, raisins, dates, frankincense, myrrh, benzo, copal. It's got about 14 different ingredients. This is a traditional Egyptian Kemphi that they use in their temples in the evening time and during rituals in Egypt. You also get your charcoal tablet and your pink tourmaline stone. Pink tourmaline is for grounding and calming and balance. You'll need the vessel to hold your charcoal. The vessel, you will need a mound of earth, sand, or salt in to hold your charcoal up and absorb some of that heat so that it does not damage the dish that you have it in or the desk that you are working on. Fire safety, guys, I always say this, I have a fire extinguisher under my desk. Use a heat-safe surface. You can always use a baking sheet, or like pizza pans are great. They're circular. It's easy to draw a pentagram in them and to make a great space with those. I also suggest you can just use regular iodized salt for this, guys. You don't need to go expensive. There's no reason to, you don't have to spend a lot of money if you don't have to practice. So you have the heat-safe dish. You also need a dish to hold your candle. Once again, I use salt to hold my candle up. Just it's easier. It's for the special little spell candles. It's sometimes hard to find a dish or find a holder to hold them. So I just use salt in a dish to hold my candle up for me. We are using a blue candle this month since we are working with spirit. And you'll also need a small dish with some olive oil in it, and the olive oil is for abundance and prosperity. So if you could spend a couple bucks to get you a little good bottle of olive oil. That's all you need. A little goes a long way with this stuff. And whatever path we choose, we want it to be abundant and prosperous, right? Not just with money, but with joy, with love, with all the friendship and all that great things that we actually can get out of this experience that we're having here. Now, when you're ready, you need to create your space and call your corners, or call your deities, or call the universe, or really ground and center yourself and call upon the energies that you work with. I work with elemental energies, so I always call the corners, and then I call upon whatever deity for whatever purposes that I need during my castings. Once you have that all set up and done, you can light your charcoal, which I've already done here, and consecrate your candle. Now the charcoal, you want to get this gray ring around it, which is why I started it earlier. Consecrating your candle is simple. You just simply take the olive oil with your base and forefinger here, and you just twist from root to tip. And then we just cover it with the herbs. Alright, and then you will be ready to light your candle. And the Kemphy is malleable, so obviously you can kind of smush it a little bit so it's kind of like a disc. And it will fit perfectly on your little charcoal tablet. At this point, while you're waiting for the Kemphy to light and to start smoking really good, I say take some time to focus on the flame of your candle and allow that smoke to build up, and open yourself to think about what you feel your life's purpose truly is. Why are you here? What is something that your heart and your spirit is in line with? This does not have to be something that makes money. This does not have to be something that involves anybody else. I actually say that you probably should choose something that doesn't really involve other people. Not saying that it can't be a group goal, just saying that you want something that truly calls to you, that is not attached to someone else for this to come to fruition. Okay, so after you sit and you really focus on this and you really think about who you truly are, and even if it's something as simple as, my life's purpose is to love everyone unconditionally, or my life's purpose is to hand out crystals. It's something I really like to do. Any of the leftover stones I hand out to any child who compliments my blue hair while I'm out and about. And whatever parent they're with them, people are usually excited about that. And whatever really calls to you, if it's creating art, or if it's whatever it is, whatever calls to you, something that you love genuinely about yourself that you do well. And then you're going to write that on the spell petition. Just for purposes here, I'm just going to do a little basic. Okay, and you're going to write that on your spell petition, and then you will consecrate your spell petition. Basic. And you will sprinkle it with your herbs. Seal it. With your candle. wax from your candle. And I always do a 3 times 3 fold. 3 times 3 make it be, right? And 3 is just a powerful number. And then we just simply light it carefully, and you just drop it in your dish. And as always I say, when you're done doing this and as this burns for you, because it will finish burning, as your paper burns and your petition burns and your candle's burning, take time to focus your intent. And you can do this as a regular meditation. You can open yourself to all the possibilities of whatever you wrote on your paper could bring to you, and just allow whatever that is to flow in and out for you. And when you have felt that you have sat here long enough, you can let your candle burn down. But once you feel you've really centered into whatever it is that you are casting for yourself this month, then you can open your circle and cast that intent out into the universe. All right? And that is our June 2019 full moon ritual with the Coven, the silver cord. I'll put the Facebook link in the description if you guys wanted to join us over there. And if you would like to see what we're doing every month, please hit the like and subscribe button, tap the bell, and I will talk to you guys later. Blessed be.